Hey everyone! You have no idea how excited I am to start this series. So, just a little bit disclaimer before I start. The advice and stories that I give are my own. I'll still try to make it as general as possible, but I'm really scared that y'all be suing me because I said something wrong or because my advice is not applicable to your situation. In that case, you can make a video talking about your experiences and I'll create a playlist and link that in the description. Second, I'm very grateful about the opportunity that I had to even get accepted and step foot in the college is a huge privilege that should not be taken lightly. I recognize that there are many people who want this opportunity, but due to socioeconomic backgrounds, they may have a harder time to achieve this goal, or even worse, give up on this goal altogether. Third, y'all can accuse me of being pretentious, but I'm just trying to calm your nerves and help you. I understand that some of you may feel that is a challenge because you need to transition from a small school to a big school, or even better, travel thousands of miles to get a higher education. You don't need to take my advice, let alone listen to it. In fact, if you feel really annoyed, you can just click off this video. As long as I make one person feel less anxious, I'm happy. In 2016, I went to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign to become a speech and hearing science major, and in 2019, I graduated. The first year I came into college, it was somewhat scary. I was thousands of miles away from my parents and everyone that I have ever loved, to go into a culture that was somewhat familiar and alien to me, as I was in an American international school for 7 years, but it was unlike the real thing. However, I knew that it was the right thing to do because I felt that in this school it was huge with more than 32,000 people. So in this school, I could take a shot and be whoever I wanted to be or change myself as needed. Anything that I wanted to do, I could finally do it. That is not to say that I made the right choices. In fact, I made many mistakes along the way. However, I still made it. That is what I want you to take away from this whole thing. College is the time where you can truly explore and figure out what you want to do in life. You start to become more comfortable in your own body, live in your own terms, and speak your own truth. Of course, you'll definitely make mistakes, but through the mistakes you made, you'll become tougher and more resilient. Anyway, I believe in you. You got this. Welcome to this series.